All right, FightHype.com here, joined with the unified and lineal 130-pound super featherweight champion of the world, my man Shakur Stevenson. Big homecoming fight, defending the unified titles for the first. Well, the WBO title's been defended, but first defense of the WBC against a tough former gold medalist, Robson Conceicao. It's in Jersey. Is this a dream come true, man? Is this something you dreamt about coming up in Jersey, bringing a world title home?
For sure. Definitely been waiting for this my whole life. Definitely a big moment, big milestone in my career. And I'm just fully prepared. I'm ready. I'm ready to show out and do what I gotta do in front of my fans.
Yeah, because once Atlantic City fell off, last decade, New Jersey hasn't had the big fights it used to get. So, are you thinking a lot of people are going to show up and show out?
Yeah, most definitely. I think I'm the person who brings boxing back to Jersey. I think that I'm the big star from Jersey. I think that I'm the best fighter that came out of there in a long time, and I stand on it. And I'm putting my city on my back. I'm putting my family on my back. And come September 23rd, I'm gonna show out and put on an amazing performance.
With Robson Conceicao, do you feel like you're facing an undefeated fighter, or that loss to Valdez was legit?
I think I'm facing I don't think I'm facing an undefeated fighter. I feel like he let his foot off the gas in that fight, and that's the price he got to pay for it. You leave it close in the judge's hands, you can't cry and complain robbery. So, no, I don't. I don't feel like I'm fighting an undefeated fighter. He showed ways that he can be beat.
Like, you feel like he showed his true colors in the second half of that fight?
Yeah, I think he showed his true colors for sure. I think that he let his foot off the gas. At the end of the day, 6 rounds. I think he did it in a couple other fights. I think what's the kid he fought with, Robert Garcia?
Not Xavier, not the last fight, not X, right? Not Xavier Martinez, or was that?
Nah, it was what's the kid that Robert Garcia trained? He put a lot of pressure. I think that dude kind of exposed him a little bit too. I think that later on in that fight, he didn't really want to fight.
But that said,
dominating, and it just seemed like an amateur.
Yeah, but he shows some good attributes in there. Fast hands, some combination, size. He's bigger than I thought he was up close at 130.
Amateurs do too. Like amateurs that come out of the pros, they show a lot of abilities and skills, but they 9 times out of 10 be front runners at that time.
Well, the thing, all that said, though, it was a close fight with Valdez. Do you feel like you're going to be the first fighter to dominate him?
I am going to be the first fighter to dominate him. I know that I'm going to be the first fighter to dominate him. I think that he's he's a good fighter. I can't take nothing away from him. He mastered his difficult style, and he's good at being difficult, but I don't see him being me. I just don't see it.
Do you got some spades getting ready to get going, or what do you got working on over there, Shakur?
Yeah, I'm just playing spades, but I'm locked in on the interview too.
Oh no, I know you've given me an interview while playing NBA 2K before. So do you feel like that's a champion's focus? You could multitask?
Yeah, I think that I'm just like a competitor, so I got to be doing something competitive at all times.
Well, I remember Floyd doing things like while he's winning the boxing match, he's talking to Jim Lampley. He's doing 2 things at once, and
yeah.
So
yeah, I'm just like I said, I'm a competitor. I like to compete, and I got to be like showing my competitive edge somehow, and I got to have that going.
Do you feel like we see you on the front foot in this fight more so than on the back foot? Especially if, like he did in the second half with Valdez, he's going to start BSing and playing keep away.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to be on the front foot. I think that this going to be a more so offensive Shakur Stevenson. So fans, get ready. Y'all going to get what y'all want.
The paint job coming?
For sure. I'm going to pick them apart, break them down, and do what I got to do.
What's the big picture next goal, though? I mean, you already are the man at 130, but Joe Cordina, I imagine that makes some money overseas. The Garcia's got the WBA. Are you thinking of those guys, or are you thinking about 135?
We'll see. This depending on the weight cut, but I'm not looking past this dude. I think that this dude is a solid fighter. He do some things really good, and you gotta be prepared for whatever he got going on that night. So I'm not looking past him. I'm focused on Robson right now. I don't see no Cordina. I don't see no Tang. I don't see nobody else. I just see fully Robson.
Would you, if and when the time comes though, would you be willing to go, if it makes sense money wise, go overseas for a Cordina fight unification, or he's got to come here?
If it makes sense, yeah, I will be, but it got to make sense. I heard he had like 5,000 people in his last fight. I was willing to do it, but 5,000 people ain't enough for me to go to England.
Yeah, but they might sell it out because you come. Like
maybe if that's the case.
Yeah.
If that's the case, but somebody got to promise me that before I commit to something like that.
Right.
I was down for it until I known that he ain't really put those numbers up like I thought he did.
Well, maybe you know, we don't know, but maybe it's there for a big American star coming overseas. Maybe they find the money, but I know that's for down the road. And I know it's all about Conceicao right now, like you already said. But you know, Lomachenko's always floated out there with your name. Do you think you or Haney gets to Lomachenko first?
I think Haney gets there first. I think that he's the undisputed champ at 130. So 135.
Yep.
So I think he gets there first. I think Lomachenko and him deserve to be fighting each other before me.
You think Dev would win that fight?
Yeah, I got Devin winning that fight.